and now we are very much permitted to say a Merry Christmas and of course a Happy New Year 2026. It's such a good time to be here. God has allowed us to see yet another week right at the middle of the last month of 2025. Hasn't God been so good to us? It's so good to be here. So karibu sana, this is MBCI TV ambapo tunabadilisha maisha by the grace of God. My name is Rachel Kahugu and we'll be here up to 10 in the AM. We are here for the Bible Exposition, just to get to learn about the Word of God, to get to hear what God is telling us through His Word. And it's so good that we get to learn about His Word during this time when we keep saying that Jesus is the reason for the season. So we get to learn about Jesus, we get to learn about the Word of God, which is Jesus Himself. Yeah? So, and I'm happy that we get to do this together. So karibu. It is so good that you've chosen to watch MBCI TV. We say that we do value your time greatly. You are our guest of honor today. Okay? So feel free to engage with us. Tell us how your week has been, what you're thanking God for. How is this holiday season taking you so far? Are you already feeling holiday-ish? Are you the kind of, the group of people when you're ready to tunaandika New Year's resolution 2026, already planning for the new year, especially for those who are turning the serious numbers, you know, 25, 30, 35, 40, those serious numbers. Najua ndo watu already wameanza kuandika sasa next year maybe I want to be very serious with life. So if you're those people, also tell us, okay? And for that, our numbers are very open. That is 0721 105 105 on WhatsApp, 23814, or SMS code, which is absolutely free of charge. And of course, you're live on Facebook, on MBCI TV Facebook page. You're live on YouTube, on MBCI TV official YouTube page. So speak to us, share with us, and we'll be happy to hear from you. Now, before we get into the topic of discussion today and to get to, you know, dive into the Bible exposition, we will start with the Sunday Rewind. And what we do in the Sunday Rewind is we get to hear from you. And, you know, especially today, I would want to know, because I know that people are traveling already, sana. This weekend was a long weekend because we had a holiday on Friday, and then there was Saturday, there was Sunday. So we'd like to know, kama ulikuwa travel, ulikuwa umeenda church gani? And did you go to church? Also tell us what was the sermon and who was your preacher. So share with us, tuambie ulishiriki wapi kanisa jana, nani ndo alikuwa preacher wenu, and then what was the sermon. Also, what did you take home? Okay? If you did travel, share with us, tell us where you are, ama mahali ulikuwa over the weekend, and how was it? We'll be happy to hear from you. And now with that, officially we get into the Sunday Rewind. All right, so we are back and you're here for the Sunday Rewind. Now, one of the sermons that has really stayed with me for a very long time is a sermon I had in primary school. And that is the sermon that I want to share with you today. So I've had it a couple of times after, but hii yenye nilisikia nikiwa should be like class 7, around there. Sasa watu wa CBC sijui kama watajua class 7 ni gani, but should be the junior high school, yeah? Class 7 is junior high school. So that is now the junior high school. So by then I was in class 7 and it was the first time we were getting a weekend challenge in our school. I was in a school called Bahati Division. It's in Bahati, Nakuru. Shameless plug. An amazing school. And the pastor, should I say the pastor? Was the preacher? Okay, let me just mention. The preacher who was preaching by then was my amazing late dad called Reverend Kahugu. And he preached about Ezekiel 37. So it's about the valley of dry bones. So by then, I didn't really, it wasn't sikitu nilibeba sana with heaviness then, but I've been thinking about it lately and I thought, hey, my goodness, this is God speaking to us on a daily. Now, as I've said, is that I've heard about Ezekiel 37. Ama nimesikia preachers wakipreach about Ezekiel 37. A lot of times, a couple of times after that, na nilisikia tena. So I want to just talk to you kidogo about it because that is my Sunday Rewind. And he spoke about the valley of dry bones. So how I've come to understand, utaisoma kwa sababu Ezekiel 37 ni refu. We might not be able to read all of it right now. So I'll just give an overview. It has 28 verses. So Ezekiel 37 speaks about the valley of dry bones. I'm trying to get it. Yes. And the first few verses was na catch my attention sana. When I say, the hand of the Lord was on me, this is Ezekiel writing. Says that the hand of the Lord was on me, and he brought me out by the Spirit of the Lord and set me in the middle of a valley. It was full of bones. And then 2, it says that he led me back and forth among them, and I saw a great many bones on the floor of the valley, and it in a end ikisema the bones that were very dry. We know the Bible huwa exaggerates. So ikisema the bones were very dry, they were dry. You see those bones and you in a dry mpaka inakuwa inakaa kama white, like it's even white in color. So the bones were very dry. And of course they walk a journey with God, and ambiwa, can these bones come back to life? And anasema, hey, wewe hapo ndo unajua, mimi sasa, I don't know. But then, we learn about the power of words, as long as it's aligned by the will of God. And God says, speak to them, tell them to come back to life. Tell the wind, the wind, breathe into these bodies. Ambazo zilikuwa zimetengenezwa. Of course, it's a long chapter, so you have to read it. But Ezekiel keeps speaking, and akiongea, something happens. Akiongea, the bones are coming together. Akiongea, flesh inakuwa formed juu ya hizi bones. Akiongea, the wind inakuja na the bones zinakuwa, or rather the bodies zinakuwa na breath, and so they become people that are breathing. But at the end, we realize that hawa watu hawakui ni watu tu. They end up becoming an army. From very dry bones, zile za white, to an army. And that young Rachel in class 7, by then, akaambiwa, these dry bones are like the situations in our lives. And this is making so much sense to me because we are almost ending the year now. Tumekuwa na vitu mingi tumekuwa tukifanya this year, but sometimes it becomes very hard and you are thinking, why is it so hard for me to accomplish hizi vitu? I've been wanting to get to a certain place financially, that sijaikaribia. Or I've lost so many people that I love this year. Or the situations that are very hard and very tough for me. Those are the dry bones. And in Ezekiel 37, what you see is that God is saying, I have already told you, say what you need to happen. Because in your tongue, I've put life and I've put death. But it's me who's telling you, please choose life. Yeah? So you have the power in your tongue to bring things to life. You have to keep telling yourself that, Kahugu, listen, I will do well in life. I will not die. I will succeed. I will live to see my kids, to see the kids of my kids. I will not struggle. I will not beg for bread. Because God has told you whatever you speak will become. Because He's put His breath in you. So just like Ezekiel, ukikaa hapo uanze kusema, aki ni dry, zitakuwa tu dry. If you decide to say, or say to your kids, by the way, wewe, hautaenda mahali kwa hii maisha, mimi hata sijui nilikuzaa kwa nini, hautawahi jua ulimzaa kwa nini, for real. Hata uenda mahali kwa maisha, because you're already speaking negative over their lives. But we see what Ezekiel is saying here is that from these very dry bones, that your son, your uncle, your brother, who is a drunkard, mpaka unaona, ai, huyu hatuwezi muweza. Pray for him every day. Speak positivity over his life every day. Speak life to him every day. You will see from that drunkard to probably a preacher or to a family man who you'll be wondering, wow, what happened? How would God change a man this much? But it's because you've used the power of your words. So even as we end the year, make sure that whatever you speak, speak with positivity. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you speak things zenye hata wewe you're finding it hard to believe. But because God has said that speak life, you have to keep speaking life. As hard as it is, speak life. Okay? So that is my Sunday Rewind for the day. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Share with us. Ulishiriki wapi jana? what was the message, who was your preacher, and we would be happy to just, hear from you, and even speak to the people who weren't able to attend church yesterday for one reason or another, so that they'd be able to learn from, where you attended church yesterday. Okay? So that is it on the Sunday Rewind. All right, we are back, and it's so good to be here. I see we're already getting feedback. Asante sana. We'll be reading them as we continue. Okay? Perfect. And you have a testimony here also. I'll be reading it. So if you have a testimony, also keep sending them. We'll be happy to hear from you. Once again, our numbers are very open. That is 0721 105 105 on WhatsApp, 23814, our SMS code, which is absolutely free of charge. We're live on Facebook on MBCI TV Facebook page, and we're live on YouTube on MBCI TV official YouTube page. On all my social media pages at Rachel Kahugu, I'll be able to get your feedback, but mostly on Instagram. I may realize me but on Facebook inakuwa tricky kidogo. So on Instagram and any other social media page at Rachel Kahugu, I'll be able to get your feedback. Now, I'd like to introduce the guest that you're having today. We've been having such an amazing time going through the Word of God, and Pastor Sagimo has been releasing words of wisdom. And I know that you've been getting to learn something and to get impacted, because that is very important. But for the people who are probably hearing about Pastor Sagimo for the very first time today, we'd like to reintroduce him to you, for you to be able to know him very well. And for that, we have the guest profile.
Pastor Michael Sagimo is the founder and senior pastor of Game Changers Church. He's a dynamic and visionary leader, passionate about empowering believers to excel both spiritually and in the marketplace. Pastor Michael Sagimo is dedicated to teaching biblical principles that transform lives, businesses, and communities. Beyond the pulpit, Pastor Sagimo is an entrepreneur. He is the founder and CEO of Sagimo Biofuel Solutions. He endeavors to equip professionals and business leaders to integrate faith with excellence. Pastor Sagimo's teachings focus on productivity, financial stewardship, and personal development from a Christian perspective. Pastor Michael Sagimo serves with his beloved wife, Deborah Sagimo. This morning, Pastor Michael Sagimo joins us for a captivating talk. Welcome to the program.
All right, we're back, and of course we're here with Pastor Sagimo. Karibu sana.
Asante.
So good to be here.
So good to see you again.
Yeah, so good to see you. Merry Christmas. I feel so good actually saying it.
Many happy returns to you.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So it's good to have you here again.
Thank you so much.
During this beautiful
That was
Monday.
an amazing Sunday rewind.
Yeah?
Because like a dry bone is like a rock actually. If somebody
Yes.
hits a dry bone, they can really injure you.
True.
So for such a thing to come back to life,
Yeah.
it takes a lot.
Yeah.
It
And my
takes a lot.
highlight was it didn't just come to life to be some useless human being. It came back to life, and they were
An army
an
actually.
army.
Yeah.
It's soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope that God will end up
That's
pray
amazing.
that God will give us such faith
That's
to know
amazing.
that
Yeah.
we'll speak.
You know, we can always
come.
bounce back.
Yeah.
Every single person goes through and must go through a season where you feel your rock bottom.
Yeah.
Every single person, and our ability to bounce back.
Yeah.
And you see, those moments come in different packages. One might be the loss of a loved one, and especially someone you depend on.
Yeah.
Another might be something like divorce. People who have gone through divorce will tell you.
Yeah.
So one of them actually said it is worse than losing a spouse by death. Because the one who has caused you pain is alive and breathing and can decide to torture you. It can be debt. You declare bankruptcy. You lose your business, your investment. So those moments are there.
Yeah.
You come from work, your children are home, your house is locked. Those moments are there, you know. So that was quite good. It stood out for me.
Yeah.
And I was teaching yesterday, and I was telling the people that there is something about God that many of us don't seem to understand.
Yeah.
That God does not move in chaos. God works through systems.
Yeah.
So God created the earth. But anytime he did that, he created a system of reproduction. So he doesn't have to create Adam again from the dust.
Okay.
Yeah, so when God created an orange and an orange tree, inside the orange he put a seed that will continue producing oranges.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to come back there again. So I was telling my people yesterday that many people in life, they are not cursed,
Yeah.
they are not unlucky, they are just unstructured. You don't have structures in your life
Yeah.
that can multiply your growth
Yeah.
or speed up your rising in life. I also told my people that when you have proper and clear structures in life,
Yeah.
success or failure becomes predictable. You don't really need a prophet every day to tell you you're going to rise,
Yeah.
you're going to succeed. No, no. Actually, you can get a very clear prophecy that God has given you nations, God has given you international doors.
Yeah.
If you don't work on it, another person who got zero prophecy, but is working hard and putting systems in their life,
Yeah.
will actually live in the reality of the prophecy that you got. So I'm going to continue the series again, but one thing I'll say for my Sunday Rewind is build systems around your life.
Yeah.
If you wake up in the morning and you have a clear program for the entire day, let me tell you, even your mind thinks clearly. Nothing important
Yeah.
is built around chaos. Nothing.
Yeah.
And if you want to have an orderly life, start with your bed.
True.
Yeah. Then go to your room.
Yeah.
Then go to your daily activities. With time, from the small steps,
Yeah.
you'll build a very well-structured life, business,
Yeah.
marriage, hata mwanafunzi. Many students, though najua kuna exceptions, many students who have an organized desk seem to study longer
Yeah.
than those who uniform is scattered, they don't tuck in, the desk is a mess and all that. Yeah. So put structures in your life. Yeah.
I love what you said,
Yeah.
that God doesn't work in chaos. And
Not
the
at all.
example
Yeah.
that when he created Adam from the dust,
Yeah.
he made sure hatarudi kwa dust kutengeneza the man.
Yeah.
When he created an orange, he made sure ndani ya orange ametengeneza seed.
Yeah.
So probably the problem with our lives is that we go back to make every time.
Yeah.
We haven't created a structure of reproducing from what you've already made.
Yeah.
Probably that business, whatever it is, you need a structure.
Yeah. And you have to
You
define
really
it.
need a structure.
Yes.
Oh,
You have
wow.
to really define it.
Yeah.
Define your day before you start it, your week before you start it, you know, and,
Yeah.
and as you move on, things will just align.
And there's something that I've learned about that.
Okay.
As hard as, maybe it's easier saying than
Okay.
doing it, that hatunanga breaks with structures, especially what you're saying with the days. I've realized that days I say, especially this month, I'd say, it's a holiday. Do I really have to sit and plan the day? That is the biggest mistake you make.
Yeah, sure,
Because you think, today is a relaxed day. I don't have to plan the day. It's as easy as saying, today is a relaxed day. So this is what I'll do. This is not what. This is what I'll not do.
This
but
is
just
not in my program.
yes, this is not in my program today. But ukiamua, it's a holiday, so I'm not planning anything. I'm just moving as it is.
Yeah.
Aya, umeharibu. Umeharibu. You have to, there has to be a structure.
Yeah.
I love that.
I am grateful.
Yeah.
And today, before we start,
Yeah.
let me acknowledge my wife.
Nilitaka kusema,
Hey.
these few episodes that you're remaining with,
Yeah.
tunaanza na kutuma salamu. Because, all right,
So let me acknowledge my
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah, sure.
The ever beautiful, the ever anointed.
Yeah.
Deborah Ajay Ajua Sagimo, my wife. God bless you. I thank God for you.
Amen.
And today is also my birthday.
Today's your
Oh,
birthday.
yeah.
So, Pastor Sagi, I know my family are watching. I am big on birthdays. So,
Really?
Deborah, on behalf of all of us, could you please celebrate this man of God today. Yeah, well, congratulations for getting here. I know that it takes our effort as well, but also happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We're glad that God has given you to us, all of us as a world. You're truly a gift to the church.
Amen.
Maybe that is where I added something, and probably they're watching, but mtanikubali tu ni washtaki leo. So there's something you mentioned. You once celebrated your wife in church. Yeah. And there's a time I was in Salon. That's when I knew that people are watching. So there's a sermon by Apostle John Kimani Williams that's titled "You're Someone Else's Bible." So this particular day I was in the salon and wananishuka tu, and we are continuing, they were making my hair, and then I hear the lady that was next to me that's speaking about your church.
Oh,
and then
really?
I realized, wait, I know this church, but it was a good thing, so that's why I'm actually saying it here.
Amazing.
So kama mnanisikia kina wapenda, and
Oh, that's good
and
to
they
hear.
said that, you know, that man of God really loves the wife. Wow. There was one time, alikuwa tu church, he was celebrating the wife, and so they talked about the whole celebration, and they said, we have men of God who value family. And so if we have men of God who value family like that, we still have a remnant in this generation, which means that families can work. I thought about it and said, we are truly someone else's Bible.
Yeah, sure.
Because how you treat your wife, how you live your life, there's someone else who's watching. And you know, the funny thing is, they're not even members of your church.
Wow.
Yeah, they say they're not even members of your church.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
your life in a preacher watu wenye mpaka
Yeah,
hawako
sure,
around
sure,
you
sure.
directly. Yeah.
People you never even know.
Yeah.
You know.
So as we celebrate you today, that it's your birthday, is that you're celebrating the ministry that you carry, not only in church, but with your family as well.
Amen.
Yeah?
I never used to celebrate birthday until I got married.
Why?
I don't know. It wasn't something big for me.
Because you're talking about celebrations, also tell us, do you celebrate birthdays and, you know, the big celebrations like Christmas and that? Because psychologically, I think there's a reason. There's always a reason behind it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we are talking about the book of 1 Chronicles.
Yes.
And we've had a good time all through the book of 1 Chronicles from chapter 1 to chapter 20, where we finished last week.
Yep.
So today, we'd like to start from chapter 21, but before we do that, for the people who are probably just joining us today, would you please take us through chapter 1 to chapter 20, just a run through for the people who aren't here so that we can start from chapter 21.
Okay, so basically, the book of 1 Chronicles is more of genealogies.
Okay.
We hear a lot of names, but then again, as these names are being mentioned, there are so many lessons that we get, you know. There is a name that is mentioned and there is nothing more written on it.
Yeah.
And it's just a lesson to all of us that, you know, as you live under the sun, ile siku ambayo God will call you to heaven, may there be something that will be written about you more than just your name.
Amen.
You know? So I teach this thing called reverse obituary. This means take time before this year ends. Sit down and write how you'd like your obituary to be read. And then now start living a life that will reflect and produce that kind of obituary. So all these names, some of them became Levites, some of them became priests, some of them became kings, some of them were just there. It is only the name that was mentioned, all right? And then there is something that it is clear in chapter 7. We introduced to so many families, strong men, valiant men who are with David, and one lesson is this. Every great man is not great on his own. Great men are great because they are surrounded by great men and they produce great men around them. So as you enter 2026, decide to surround yourself with people who are on the same path of growth like you. Then we continue, chapter 8, more names, chapter 9, more names. And then When you come to chapter 10, King Saul dies.
Yeah.
And then now there is who will be next, who will be next. Chapter 11, David is made the king over all Israel.
Yeah.
There is no split over the whole nation.
Yeah.
And then you also learn that from chapter 11, David also has his mighty men. A mighty man must be surrounded by mighty men.
Yeah.
Your life must be surrounded by mighty people.
Yep.
It will work in your favor. All right?
Yeah.
Then we go to 12. David is now the king, and David is organizing an army. All right? As I said before, structures.
Yeah.
The moment he became king, military structure has to be in place, order has to be in place. Nothing is built and nothing is defended where chaos is thriving. All right?
Yeah.
Verse 13, something amazing happens. David tries to bring the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. And the problem is, he has a good idea, but he wants to do it his way.
Yep.
And in chapter 13, we see that he loses Uzziah. Uzziah goes to try and help him. Yeah. Because initially, you remember, you were told there is a way the ark was to be carried. The ark was to be carried on the shoulders. Yeah. So when he tried to do something good, but in his own way, it resulted into fatalities. Okay? And then David goes and has victory over the Philistines, and then David now comes to now transport the ark again with the proper procedure. You know?
Yeah.
So he brings it back to Jerusalem. Remember, there is this part that David is bringing the ark. He's grateful to God. He's dancing. He's praising God. And wanasema kwamba the dress or the cloak fell down. And the wife mocked him. And there was a heavy price paid for that. And that is one lesson we should never forget. When you go to church, you may not believe in what these people are doing, or you may not be taking it serious. But those sacred moments, let people deal with God alone. Don't mock them. You may suffer consequences that nobody can undo. When somebody is worshiping, when somebody is crying before God, when somebody is wailing, achana na yeye. It is a moment.
Them and God.
Them with their Father who is in heaven. And then something that I also said, David stood out because he was a man who was always making covenants with God. Always. So as we start 2026, can you make a decision that I'm going to make a covenant with God? I'm going to abide with it. I'm going to walk with it. And the most basic covenant, tithing. Very basic. Then it grow from there. And covenants work.
They do.
Covenants work.
Oh,
God is a God of covenant. Then we also saw that David is a man who is always thanking God. Even when bad things happen. He said he worshipped. He gave a sacrifice. He loses something, a child. Lord, I thank you. He gives a sacrifice. So that's a very, very good thing. I'm supposed to talk about 21? 20. 20. Then, now, David, something happens with his life. David was a man of battle. So you realize, you read a bit, kidogo, he has gone to battle. You read a bit, kidogo, he has gone to battle. And I think that's one of the things that really affected his desire to even build a house for God. Because when he wanted to build a temple, God told him, I know your heart, but you know, there's so much blood in your hand. So you can't do this.
Okay. Oh, wow. And, you know, you've explained that, and I'm just saying, we'd love to also hear what you've gotten from what you've done from chapter 1 to chapter 20. But what I'm seeing is that truly God can be trusted. And especially from the story of David, is that he falls and he comes back to God and says, I am back. You know, I've fallen short of you, everything, literally, but I'm coming back to you. And surely God can be trusted, because he goes back and says that you are a man after my own heart, even after everything that he's done.
Yeah.
So he's a God who can be trusted. Okay?
Every day.
Every day. Now, we'll be starting from chapter 21. But I'd like, before we do that, and of course we'll be taking a very short break. I see that our time is not together with us.
Yeah.
So we'll be taking a very short break. But before we do that, I'd like to read some of the comments that are coming in.
Oh, okay. Good.
As I said before, is that our numbers are very open. That is 0721-105-105 on WhatsApp, 23814. Our SMS code, which is absolutely free of charge. We're live on Facebook, on MBCI TV Facebook page, which I'll be reading the comments as well. Okay. We're live on YouTube, on MBCI TV official YouTube page. On all social media pages at Rachel Kahugu, I'll be able to get your feedback as well. We have Obadiah. Thank you so much for sending in your comment. Simiu Kennedy, and I say, good morning to you as well. We have John Kahugu, and I say, good morning, Rachel and Pastor Sagimo. Good morning.
Good morning.
I've never heard of it as you've said it. The word is the value of. Afanasema wa umenifanya nifikirie yangu yote about the bonds. Asante sana. Tuko na Chacha Justin anasema good morning from this side of glory. Anasema tumefans MBCR radio or TV listening to you guys from Migori County.
Wow.
Asante sana. Salimia watu wa Migori.
Yeah,
all right?
Migori, watu wa dhahabu.
Watu wa dhahabu.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting to read your comments as well about the Sunday Rewind. So continue sending in your comments and tell us where you fellowshipped yesterday. Also tell us what was your highlights and who was your preacher. And then we'll be coming back, read your comments as we also get to know what you are thanking God for. So taking a very short break. This is MBCI TV, ambapo tunabadilisha maisha by the grace of God, and we are here for the Bible Exposition.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
"77 benevolent elephants." Rudia mara tatu mbio mbio.
It's about to go down.
77 belongs everyone. 77 belongs everyone. Everyone.
Nataka unikamilishie methali. Kuku havunji.
Shut up, everybody. Listen.
Mayai.
What?
Mayai.
Na ni mnyama mgani mwenye damu yake ni kala blue?
Kinyonga. What? Chameleon.
Country gani iko na the tallest building dunia mzima?
The tallest building dunia mzima. Japan.
What?
Japan.
Transform your sanctuary with high-quality church chairs designed to bring comfort, beauty, durability, dignity, and elegance to the house of worship. Eshkol Furniture Solutions presents a church chair with a strong frame, crafted from pure virgin metal for exceptional strength and durability, and coated using high-pressure, high-temperature painting technology to resist scratches, giving the chair a shiny, long-lasting look. This elegant and comfortable chair design comes cushioned with high-density foam, guaranteeing the comfort of every believer during church programs. Available in a wide range of colors to complement your church theme, with the option of embroidered logo for a distinguished touch of identity and elegant look. Replaceable seat covers are also available on order. The chair is built with practical functionality in mind, as it comes with an option for under-seat rack, perfect for holding Bibles, hymn books, or personal items. Its studded size saves space and allows for easy stacking, with protective plastic pads to prevent clutching. It's simple to arrange and offers flexibility for any church setup. Upgrade your sanctuary today with these premium church chairs. Prioritize the comfort of believers, beautify the sanctuary, and restore dignity of the house of the Lord. Order today on 0757 444 333 or email us at eshkolfurniture@gmail.com. Eshkol Furniture Solutions. Passion for excellence.
At Lynette Grista Academy, we believe every child deserves a bright and confident start. Located in Lynette, Nakuru County, our school provides a safe, loving and nurturing environment designed especially for young learners. Our classrooms are full of color, creativity and excitement, where children learn through play, exploration and meaningful activities. We build strong foundations in reading, writing, numeracy and problem solving, giving your child the best possible start in their academic journey. At Lynette Gresta Academy, we focus on the whole child, nurturing confidence, good manners, discipline and positive values. Here, every learner is encouraged, supported and celebrated. We also make learning fun with music, early science, outdoor play and interactive activities that help children grow socially, emotionally and physically. And for your convenience, we offer safe, reliable transport services across Lynette and the surrounding areas, ensuring your child gets to school comfortably and returns home safely every day.
A place where every child is seen, every talent is nurtured, and every voice matters.
Enroll today and give your child the joyful start they deserve. Lynette Gresta Academy. A bright future begins here.
If you are looking for a school for your child, look no further. Gresta is the place to be. Thank you. And remember, at Gresta Academy, we don't just learn, we lead.
Welcome to Goshen Medical and Technical College Thika, where dreams become reality and futures are empowered. At Goshen, we offer a wide range of courses in both medical and technical fields designed to meet your aspirations. Technical courses such as plumbing technology is a course that trains students to install, maintain and repair water supply, drainage and heating systems. Electrical engineering equips learners with the knowledge and skills to design, install, operate and maintain electrical systems and equipment. Medical Office Administration trains students to manage administrative and clerical tasks in healthcare facilities. Food and beverage production. Culinary arts is a course that develops skills in preparing, cooking and presenting a variety of dishes and drinks. Hairdressing and beauty therapy, that is cosmetology, trains students in hair care, styling, coloring, skincare, makeup and nail technology. Our students receive hands-on experience through industrial attachment, which is organized by the college to ensure valuable technical skills. Goshen College is conveniently located at Thika Makongeni, right off Garissa Highway behind Leather Industries. For more information, contact us on 0750 264 044.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
Alright, we're back. Thank you so much for staying. This is MBCI TV ambapo tunabadilisha maisha by the grace of God. It's so good to have you here. As we say, is that we do value your time greatly. Today we are here for the Bible Exposition and we're talking about the book of 1 Chronicles. We've done chapter 1 to chapter 20, which has been amazing and we've learned so much. My highlights was naming ya watu. It's very important and it's very critical how you name your kids, your business, everything. It's very important. Yeah. So we'd like to know, what was your highlights? The book of 1 Chronicles. Yote nye tumesoma. So we're going to start from chapter 21 and Pastor Sagimo is taking us through that. Karibu sana.
Asante.
It's so good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
So for the people who are seeing you today for the very first time, please reintroduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Okay. So my name is Michael Reinhard Sagimo. I'm a pastor. I pastor the Game Changers Church in Nakuru. We are along Kano Street next to the Scarlet Building. I'm also in the marketplace. I'm a business person. And I do install biodigesters. So we've done projects almost in every county, from Mombasa to Lodwar to Busia. We just did another one in Kakamega around Shamahoho. So if you need a biodigester, please feel free and contact us. My name is Michael Sagimo on all social media platforms. And am I allowed to give my number?
Yeah.
Okay. And my number, please don't call, just WhatsApp. WhatsApp is easier for me.
Yeah.
0711-892-742.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Asante. It's always funny that Shamahoho is an actual place.
Oh.
You know, growing up, I felt like it was just a place people use for fun. Like it's a name.
For real.
Yes. So, like 1-2 years ago is when I learned that Shamahoho is actually an actual place. It's a real place.
Nice
People
place.
live in Shamahoho. You know. So I'd want to go there one time. I'll
My
plan
friend
for
just
that.
had a wedding on Saturday, so when we were on the table,
Yeah.
I was telling someone, I just came from Shamahoho. Then they were like, for real? There's a place called Shamahoho?
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know many people are like that.
Yeah. All right. Kevin Mugo, Kim, I see you. Thank you so much for sending in your feedback. You're saying, good morning. I am getting blessed.
Amen.
Asante sana. Now we're starting from chapter 21 of First
Okay,
Chronicles.
sure.
Take us through.
You read 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
feel free.
All right.
First Chronicles, chapter 21.
Yes.
Now you'll see David like taking census and all that, but I want us to see something.
Okay.
Maybe you could read 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3. Okay. So you can read together with us. So if you have your Bible there, just get it, or hata kama ni ya simu, so that you read
Sure,
together.
sure.
So I'm reading from NIV. First Chronicles 21. It says that Satan rose up against Israel and incited David to take a census of Israel.
So, one, in our journey as believers, as Christians, there are many voices that will try to whisper to us. I pray that you have clear discernment to know when the enemy is whispering to you. So the enemy rose up against Israel, and what did he do? He spoke to the leader.
Yes. And it's David, of all people, it's David. David that God says he's a man after his own heart. The David who hears God very well. This time he didn't tell it was Satan.
So that's why it's a lesson to us. Everything was written to be a lesson to us. Discern every voice. Discern every voice.
Yeah.
You know, there are people we trust so much that whenever they say something, we don't probe it. We don't ask it. We don't question it. It's wrong.
Yeah.
It's very wrong.
Not to digress, I was learning about seasons, like the God of seasons. And the other time I learned about, this man of God was saying, God is a God of seasons. And sometimes he will be in a certain season, iishe, and you'll think he's still there.
You're still
but
stuck there.
Alienda, he's doing something else. And he said, especially for leaders, it's very important to discern seasons and know when God is done with that season and he's starting a new season. Because when you don't do that, you'll go in the wrong direction. And the problem of you being a leader is that you'll go with your whole people.
Thank you.
People will follow you truly with their hearts. Yet you're leading them in the wrong way. Yeah.
When you're a leader, the voices you hear, you have to be very intentional about it.
Yeah.
That is why when you get married, especially as a man, I will strongly advise you, be around men who value marriage.
Okay.
That voice will determine a lot.
Yeah.
Be around people with all their weaknesses. They totally value marriage. Those voices, don't ignore them.
Yeah.
Don't ignore them. So here is a man, a great worshipper, a man after God's heart.
Yeah.
And still, the enemy whispered to him. Let's go to verse 2.
Says that, so David said to Joab and the commanders of the troop, go and count the Israel from Beersheba to Dan. Then report back to me so that I may know how many they are.
Now, this is another problem. Previously, anytime David was talking, was like, David inquired of the Lord. Whatever happened, he brought it to God. Whatever happened, he brought it to God. Now, here we are. Now, it's me. Now, he's putting himself in the picture.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of our downfall. That's the beginning of our failure. And let's learn from it. You see, God was also annoyed by David taking a census because it's like, okay, so David, you no longer trust me again? It's like now you want to put your trust in the number of men that you have and not me. And I think it's something that many of us do, knowingly and unknowingly. We bit by bit, you start taking God out of the picture.
Yeah.
Now, when something happens, my job, my uncle in the US, my auntie in Dubai, you can be replacing God bit by bit without knowing. So it is good every day. Remind yourself, our total dependency is on God.
Yeah.
When we started the journey, our career, our ministry, we started with God. Please, let's do it with God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Very important. 3, it says that, but Joab replied, may the Lord multiply his troops 100 times over. May the Lord, the king, are they not all my Lord's subject? Why does my Lord want to do this? Why should he bring guilt on Israel?
Yeah. Verse 7.
Verse 7, it says that this command was also evil in the sight of God, so he punished Israel.
Yes. So when you're a leader, your actions and decisions carry the lives of men. You have to be very careful what you do. Be in sync with God. Know what God is saying, know his desires, know what God is doing in this season, in this time, and realize that one wrong move from you as a leader will cost many people who are behind you. Okay, so you proceed.
Wow.
Verse 8.
Verse 8.
Typical King David.
He says, then King David said to God, he's gone back to God.
Yes.
I have sinned greatly by doing this. Now, I beg you, take away the guilt of your servant. I have done a very foolish thing.
Now, this is something that always makes David to stand out forever. Many of us don't know how to take responsibility. You've gone wrong, but still, maybe like Adam, you're like, the woman you gave me, I wish Adam could just get to a point and say, I take responsibility. I've acted foolishly. I did not act as a leader, and this is where we are. Lord, I'm sorry. But Adam Ninani, Adam is like blaming the people he should be guiding. So David is a big lesson to us on how to run back to God, how to go back to God and make things right with God. I have sinned. David mpaka nakubali kwamba hapa I have acted foolishly. You know, there are things we do. My friend is called Pastor Dero. He says, this one is playing dangerous games with his life. You do something and you realize, I've acted foolishly. And it is only the mercy of God in your So let's continue.
All right, to
10.
To verse 10, rather. It says that, go and tell David, this is what the Lord says. I am giving you 3 options. Choose one of them for me to carry out against you.
Look at that relationship that David has with God. David can bargain with God. You know.
So
relationships are important. Very important. Very.
I'm sure Tagada alikuwa tu zile za Lord, what is this you're doing with David? What do you mean niende nimwambie that you're giving him 3 options? Now you can choose whatever you want from there. So I'm sure that God the seer, he also he knew that mambo ya David na God, then they have a particular kind of relationship.
And it's very, very important. So, okay, eventually then David chooses the punishment that he wants. But the lesson here is, it is always safer to walk with God. It is more safer to fall in the hands of God. Very safe. There is no other place we will ever get safety outside the hand of God. Ever. So I want to encourage you, I want to encourage myself. Learn to walk with God and learn to run back to God. He will punish you but not destroy you. He will restore you.
He will punish you but not destroy you. I love that. Oh, wow.
So we continue.
All right. So we move to 18.
So, let's go to
18.
18,
Okay. So verse 18 says that Then the angel of the Lord ordered Gad to tell David to go up and build the altar to the Lord on the threshing floor of Araunah, the Jebusite.
You remember I told you, one thing about David is that no matter what happens, he will always end up worshiping God.
Yeah.
Always, somehow, end up doing something for God.
Yeah.
Whether he's right, whether he's wrong, whether he has had victory.
Yeah.
And for me, that has been a personal lesson. Sometimes I might be going through very difficult moments.
Yeah.
But this guides me. I run back to God.
Yeah.
I've learned to give more when I'm in financial pressure.
Okay.
It takes my dependence totally from money and to God. Totally.
I hear you.
I was telling people yesterday, learn to automate your tithing and your giving to God. Yeah, you just have a standard. Mimi, any money I get, 10% is my tithe automatically, 5% is my offerings or whatever amount you percentage that you will automate your tithing and giving. It will change your life.
Yeah. So that you automatically have to give tithe.
Yeah.
It's not a discussion. Yeah.
It's not the last thing.
Yeah. It's a first thing.
It's the first thing.
Oh, wow. There's something you say that you've learned to give more when you're in financial pressure.
Yeah.
That's a lesson there.
Really?
That's a lesson there. My goodness.
It's something that really helps me to remember that God is the source. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to 23, 24. There's a lesson there. 23, 24. So now he's supposed to build an altar.
Yeah.
A temple. Yeah. Continue.
Okay. 23 says that Araunah said to David, "Take it. Let my Lord..."
Or maybe start from 22.
22. All right. So David said to him, "Let me have the site of your threshing floor so I can build an altar for the Lord, that the plague on the people may be stopped. Sell it to me at the full price."
Sell it to me at the full price.
Yeah.
Do you know why I wanted you to read that? This is king. This is not king in 2025.
Yeah.
This is king way back. Kings had the power of life and death in their hand, on their tongue. They'd kill you.
Yeah.
Hakuna kesi. Hakuna Human Rights Commission. Hiyo imeisha.
Yeah.
2, kings will take anything they want and no question.
Yeah.
No matter size. Let me not say majority. There are many politicians who are in court. Unajua kesi zao mingi ni nini? Grabbing land.
Yeah.
So King David wants to do something for God. And he's saying, hii kitu ni ya Mungu. Let me follow the due process. I will not go and grab somebody's land, steal somebody's land, and then come
and give it to God.
Give it to God. And as Mwambia, give it to me at the full price.
Yeah.
Atusitoe kitu. Maybe most or some of our offerings need to be taken through this lens. Maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't want to vilify politicians. They are our brothers. They are our church members. It will be so sad that you loot public property. It will be so sad.
Yeah.
And you take a portion of it and you come to church.
If you're giving it to God.
It's unfortunate.
I hear you.
It's not an easy topic.
Yeah.
But it's something that let King David guide us. Let's not do anything for God with property or proceeds of crime and proceeds of corruption and proceeds of people who have made other people cry to get what they have.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy conversation.
Yeah, it's not. It really isn't an easy conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. So 24 says that, but King David replied to Araunah, "No, I insist on paying the full price."
Actually, on 23,
23,
he's saying, just take it.
Yeah, just take it. Do whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
And then King David is saying to Araunah that, "No, I insist on paying the full price. I will not take for God what is yours or sacrifice a burnt offering that cost me nothing."
Can't you see that's a whole lesson on its own? Yeah. If from today we decide we are entering or we are closing 2025, entering 2026 with this mindset, that whatever I am bringing to God, sio mabaki, it is something that will cost me. And not out of manipulation. I'm talking to myself now.
Yeah.
Because I also have my pastor.
Yeah.
My pastor is in Bungoma. It's called Reverend Caleb, the Reverend Church Bukembe. That anytime I'm giving a seed to my spiritual father, it should be something. Or anytime I'm giving something to God, it is something that will cost me.
Yeah.
Glory be to God.
Amen. That's a lesson there.
So David builds an altar, offers burnt sacrifice, or burnt offerings, peace offerings, and called upon the Lord. And God, now look at this, God answered him from heaven by fire.
Yeah.
That is the same God that we serve up to now.
Yeah.
Now, I want to close this chapter by mentioning two things. David has a relationship with God.
Yeah.
Whenever something happens, he runs back to God. He wants to build an altar. Then he goes and gets the land at full price.
Yeah.
So, but now, that close relationship that he has with God, there is something good that David has done with that relationship.
Yeah.
He did not take advantage of it and become familiar with God. Look at 29 and 30.
29 and 30. So 29 says that the tabernacle of the Lord, which Moses had made in the wilderness, and the altar of burnt offering were at that time on the high place at Gibeon.
Okay.
But David could not go before it to inquire God because he was afraid of the sword of the angel of the Lord.
David has deep love for God, a deep relationship with God, but also deep reverence for God.
Yeah. So he's not getting too familiar with him. Yeah.
Many people tunazana na Mungu sana.
Yeah.
You don't agree? It's true.
It's true.
And it's bringing a whole lot of problems to us.
Yeah.
So we have to check that, work on that, correct it.
And even before you go to 22, and I see that we'll have to, go through it a bit quick. But on that, I learned about it the other time. Well, there's a woman of God was speaking to us called Tori-san. And he said that we have many people in this our generation who keep telling God that, give me a sign. Give me a sign. And
yes.
You're asking God to give you a sign about something that he's stated clearly in the Bible, that this is what you should do and this is what you shouldn't do. But you're sitting and telling God that, give me a sign, but what you're doing is buying more time to sit in your disobedience.
A lot.
Yeah, you want to sit in your disobedience for the longest time, telling God that, no, it's a sign that I need. I need a sign for me to get born again. I need a sign that you truly want me to get born again. But really, I need a sign for me to stop taking alcohol. Or I need a sign for me to stop immorality. But he's already stated in the Bible.
It's clear.
This is what you shouldn't do. But what you're doing with that is just taking more time to sit in your disobedience until you're comfortable with it. Alafu time yenye nitatosheka kukaa hapa, now I'll come to you. Unazoeana na Mungu.
True.
Yeah. 22.
So now here we are preparing to build the temple. And this is something I also want to do for myself and for my children. Any assignment God gives us, I want to facilitate it to the best of my ability. So David is here. And David said, this is the house of the Lord, and this is the altar of the burnt offering for Israel. And David commanded to gather together the strangers who were in the land, and he set masons. He wrought stones to build the house of God. And David prepared iron in abundance for the nails, for the door. Like basically, and cedar trees in abundance. Now, David knows the project ahead of them. And though he has been told, you will not do this thing, David is organizing materials for that project from his own resources and connections and networks. Don't just look for a way to run away from responsibility. As God alisema nisifanye. God alisema nisifanye crusade. Ni sawa, nisema tufanye crusade. wataenda kufanya door to door. Bado ni kazi tu. Yeah. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
so then David goes and says to his son, Solomon. Solomon is young and all that. And David has an idea what he really wants to do for God. Is magnificent and all that. Then verse 6, no, look at verse 5. He said, Solomon, my son, is young and tender.
Yeah.
So he's a young boy. But in verse 6, then he called for Solomon his son and charged him to build an house for God. What does your translation say, verse 6?
Verse 6, it says that then he called for his son Solomon and charged him to build a house for the Lord of Israel, the God
7.
of Israel. 7, David said to Solomon, my son, I had it in my heart to build a house for the name of the Lord my God.
Now, initially, David is saying, my son is young.
Yeah.
My son is
Indogo.
small, Indogo. Nobody is too young to be introduced to God. Nobody is too young to be shown the ways of God.
Yeah.
The younger, the better. When it comes to instilling godly values in our children, mapema ndio best.
Mapema ndo best.
The younger, the better.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Don't make the mistake. You go to church and you leave your children at home playing.
Yeah.
Charge them.
Yeah.
In this house we serve God. In this house, this does not come in.
Yeah.
So do what David did with Solomon.
Yeah.
All right?
So your kids, as young as they are, make sure that you're teaching them the ways of God.
Yeah.
It's very important. And what I've learned there also is that the assignment is with extension, your assignment. Yeah. So there's a way you're supposed to help them walk into their destiny,
That's right.
walk into their assignment.
That's right.
So wezi acha tu mtoto wako useme unajua yeye ameitwa different na God. Help them go through it.
Guide them.
Guide them.
Guide them.
Yeah.
So, verse 17, just to finish up 22, David also commanded all the princes of Israel to help Solomon his son.
Yeah.
So, look at this. David has gathered materials. David has charged Solomon. Then David has gone to look for helpers for his son.
Yeah.
So, why will you fail?
Yeah. Literally amefanya kila kitu.
Kila kitu, basically.
So Solomon angekosa kufanya what he was supposed to do, it would be entirely up to him. Because the ground has been prepared fully.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And some of us probably, we're like that. Such that if we don't truly serve God, it's really on us.
That's
because
it.
God alituma Jesus, his
That's
son.
it.
He died
That's
for
it.
us.
That's it.
God made sure that you're in church from a very young age. So sometimes we'd like to maybe, blame our parents, blame our friends. But really, God has made sure you have everything that you need to serve him.
Kahugu, let me tell you, on this, as we finish up 22,
Yeah.
if you sit down, let me take an example of somebody that many of our viewers will know, Apostle Kimani. If you can just sit down and listen, only 50% of Apostles' teachings into practice,
You're good to go.
you're good to go.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Yeah.
We have so much at our disposal, but we don't put it into practice, and we don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
So as you are saying, Solomon ameletewa materials, Solomon amepatiwa instructions, and his father has also gone to command everybody to help Solomon. If he's to fail, he's the one to blame.
Yeah.
Many of us, if we are to fail, we have
We are
nobody
the
to blame.
one to blame.
We have no one to blame.
Yeah. Yesterday we were in service with my cousin, she's probably watching, called Mary. And she told me, in the middle of the service, she told me, Mother Rachel, we're very lucky that our parents love God and that our parents are in church. I said, yeah, we are lucky. So later, thinking about it, I thought, we are very lucky.
Yeah.
But then, no, it's up to us. Will our children have the same to say?
Look at that.
That now, as we love God, we are in church because our parents love God and they make sure that we are in church. And that we know that God loves us. We know that this is what you've been called to do. So as you said, even apart from the fact that probably your parents are not in charge, but God has made sure that you have access to everything that you need. We live in a system of advantage already. So if you don't walk into your purpose, then it's you to blame for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
23.
Now, to 23 now, David intentionally makes Solomon the king. Maybe you could read 1 and 2.
1, it says that when David was old and full of years, he made his son Solomon king over Israel.
Yeah.
I wish, Sisipia, and I pray that we get to a place where someone would say that when Kahugu was old and full of years, he's old and full of years.
That's right.
Ameishi vizuri. That he made his son Solomon king over Israel.
Now we look at transitions.
Yeah.
We look at passing the baton. Is a lesson.
Yeah.
A very, very big lesson. We'll not be here forever. So anything you're doing, you have to learn how to pass over the baton. You have to learn how to groom successors. You have to learn how to, and not only successors who like after you died, there kuna chaos. No. He was still breathing.
Yeah.
But he made Solomon king. Right?
Yeah.
You get, that's a very, very significant point right there.
Yeah.
He was still alive, though he was old and everything, but he was still breathing when he made Solomon king. Okay. Now, from there, we'll see a lot of names from verse 6.
Yeah.
Going and going and going, and sons of Kohath, sons of Amram.
Yeah.
A lot of names, but there is something else that stands out in this verse. Okay? David and the altar.
Yeah.
So look at 30. No, let's start from 30 and 31. Do 30 and 31.
30? So 30 says that they were also to stand every morning to thank and praise God.
To do what?
To thank and praise the Lord.
Not once a week.
Yeah. Every day. Every morning.
Every morning.
Yes.
The best way to start the day is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And you do it in the morning. You see, it's significant because you know you're thanking God in the morning. You don't know what the day will bring.
Yeah. But you're really thanking God for everything.
You secure the day
by
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And then it says they were to do the same in the evening. So you thank God in the morning and then in the evening as well.
And offer burnt sacrifices, do everything.
Yeah.
So 23 has so many lessons, plus all the names. You see that every name has significance, as you already mentioned before. And some names will always stand out. And as you said, standing out is your decision. You go to 24.
All right, 24, it says that there were the divisions of the descendants of Aaron.
Yeah.
The sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father did.
Okay.
And they had no sons. So Eleazar and Ithamar served as the priests.
Now, if you look at 3, and David distributed them. So there is something about David.
Yeah.
David always wanted to move and operate around structures. So he never left any group in a disorganized manner. Never. And as I said, another lesson for us. You can only bring stability when first you institute order in whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So 24, so many names right there. And the priests and the assignments and everything.
Yeah.
And 19 said, these were the orderings of them in their service, to come in the house of the Lord according to their manner, under Aaron their father, as the Lord of Israel had commanded him. So instructions are there, the assignment is there, but you still have to follow. There is a chief who is Aaron, and then do everything according to the way you've been assigned.
Yeah.
Will you touch 25?
25. So, verse 1, it says that David...
So you see that the other one, we are dividing the priests.
Yeah.
It goes to 20, we divide the Levites. Look at 25, it says what?
So David, together with the commanders of the army, set apart some sons of Asaph, Heman and Jeduthun, or Jeduthun, for the ministry of prophesying, accompanied by harps, lyres, and cymbals.
So, we've done Levites, we've done priests,
Yeah.
we are now doing musicians. It is always good to have that structure.
Yeah.
People can be so good, but when they don't know the assignments and they don't know the structure and where they are staying, a very good team will always fight and kill each other because it's not clear.
Yeah.
Inafaa mtu ajue hii ni portion ya Kahugu, hii ni portion ya Sagimo, hii ni portion ya, so it helps a lot. We could touch 26.
All right. So in 25, what I'm seeing is, and it's good that we started with that, what I'm seeing is about structure.
Yeah.
As you said, that structure is very important.
Yeah.
I was watching a couple,
Yeah.
and they were speaking about, some of the things. So, in a relationship Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a topic of relationship Tuesday, but I was looking at, they were talking about one of the things ambazo zinafanya couples, kunakuwa na divorce right now. One of the leading causes ni finances. And they said one of the ways they were able to maneuver that is structure. The husband and wife, but they know this is what you do with your money, this is what I do with my money, this is how we go about it. And what you can see is that even in companies, that is very important.
Very, very important.
That this is your job description, and this is how much you get. This is what you do, this is how much
This
you
is
get.
what is expected of you.
This is what is expected of you. So structure is very important.
Yeah.
26. It says that the divisions of the gatekeepers.
So still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Putting things in order.
Yeah.
Assigning everybody their post. You do this, you do this. Yeah. This is where you are. And then this is where you are in your family. It speaks a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's in India that, I think even Somali, here, Somali and parts of Northeastern, the clan is so powerful. I think, I'm not sure, I can be corrected, even the governors or the politicians, they come from specific clans. So, you may not come from a very strong family, but I believe by the grace of God, we can decide to be the genesis of the strength going forward. So, when you're a Levite, it is you and the family. When you're a singer or a musician, you and the family. Now we are coming to porters and overseers and all that. Now concerning, you can read 1 and 2.
So 1 says that the division of the gatekeepers from the Korahites, Meshelamia.
It's a name, eh?
The mouthful names. Son of Kor, one of the sons of Asaph. So that one, Meshelamia, had sons. So this is Zachariah the firstborn, Jadiel the second, Zebadiah the third, Jathniel the fourth, Elam the fifth, Johanan the sixth, and then Elihonania.
It's quite a name. It's quite a name.
Yeah. And then you have Obededom.
So, but the Obededom has been mentioned so many times. So many times in the scriptures. Please go down to 27.
So verse 27 of chapter 26. It says that some of the, has it gone? Yes. Some of the plunder taken in battle, they dedicated for their repair of the temple of the Lord.
Read that again.
Some of the plunder taken in battle, they dedicated for the repair of the temple of the Lord.
You see, David's leadership, no matter what you do, no matter what you achieve, a portion of it will go to the altar or to the temple. So you've gone to battle, you've won, you've gotten spoils of battle and all that. Alafu anakwambia the first instruction, chukua this amount of dollars, this amount of millions, temple.
To God.
Before we start now talking, you are a major, you take this one, you take this one,
Yeah.
you use this one for medication, I'm a hospitals. David was so clear the place he had given God and the things of God.
Yeah.
It was so clear. You come from war, please understand, the spoils won in battle, they dedicated to maintain the house of the Lord. Yeah.
All right. And maybe the lesson there, as you've said, is that, well, apart from the fact that everything you get inataka nianze na God. And, you know, correct me, but also what I'm thinking is you really have to align everything you're doing with the will of God. Because, as we said before, is that I won't dedicate to God what is not of God. So I won't go and steal something and then come and give it to God. So Atai is that they went to God first and said, should I attack? And the God will say, it's okay. Pursue. And then he'll go. What he gets from there, he'll come and give to God first. But hautaka ujambie, let me attack. And then you go attack and then you come tell God, by the way, this is what I got. So get the time.
It's a journey you start with God.
So it's a journey you start with God.
And then the victory, the reason why you're bringing it back to him, you acknowledge, I didn't get the victory out of myself.
Yes.
I got the victory because of the grace of God and the influence of God. So I can now not go and forget totally and now start claiming that because it is my strength. I'm going to do things my way. No, it doesn't work that way. So learn as you started. For example, you join university. You are studying IT. And you started with God. Once you get your degree, not even a degree really, once you get the knowledge, please, you're coming from a church somewhere. Use your knowledge and your skills in the information technology area or space to make the ministry better. To give your pastor visibility. You know, those are the spoils of your war. Those are the things you've gained when you went out. We can use everything at our disposal to serve God and to make work easier for the servants of God around us.
I love that. All right. So we'd like to hear from you as well, what you've gotten from today's conversation. I'd like for us to end at that, and then we'll start from 27 in the next episode. So, of course, I see 27 we'll be talking about divisions here and there. But we'll talk about that in the next episode that we'll be having. But for today, we'd like to hear from you. So what have you learned from today's conversation? What is one thing that you'd say, isi kukua najua, but we've done 21 to 26, and this is what I've gotten. So share with us through our social media pages on MBCI TV, on Facebook and YouTube. But of course, our WhatsApp is very open as well. That is 0721 105 105 23814. Our SMS code, which is absolutely free of charge. Others, thank you so much for being here today. So, Pasi, what did you say is your parting shot from what you've talked about today? What is your highlight?
Okay, so the portion you read today, one of the main characters is David. And the life of David is full of lessons. And one of the things I will remind us is this. David acknowledges, I have a small child, Solomon, but he does not overlook giving Solomon at his young age clear instructions on how to serve God and how to do the things of God. It is a lesson to you and a lesson to me. The people God has put around you, not only limited to your biological children, even the people you're mentoring, even the people who look up to you, let them have a clear message from you that there is a way to serve God. There is a way to use everything at our disposal to serve God. That came out so clear to me. Number two, the power of structures. Structures will predict the future. Structures will withstand the test of time. nothing will be built around a personality that will live for long.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing will be built out of emotions that will live for long. Structure your life, structure your business, structure your ministry, structure even the family, the things around you, and we'll have longevity.
Oh wow, structure is very important. Yeah. Now, for the people who would like to reach out to you for prayers or clarification, for whatever reasons on what we've talked about today, or for your business, do you have a number that you'd like to share?
Okay, so across all media spaces, that is Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, and YouTube also, that will be Michael Sagimo, Pastor Michael Sagimo. You'll just get my pages. And then if you want to reach out to me, you can send me a WhatsApp on 0711 892 742.
All right. Perfect. So the number is on your screens. You can always call, reach out, text on WhatsApp. Reach out, and you're going to get the help that you need. Others, thank you so much for being with us on this episode. That has been really amazing. And there's so much you've learned. My highlight as well has been about structures.
Okay.
Build structures. And my perfect example is that God haendangi ku create man from dust each time he wants to create man. That was such a beautiful way of him making sure that we have more people. And you see that even with the fruits and vegetables, like in general, in this earth, he doesn't go to create again from scratch. Structures are very important. Nothing will last that is built around personality, emotions. The only thing that lasts is things that are built on structures. So build structure in your life. That was really outstanding for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that has been it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I know that you've gotten to learn something as well. So I'd like for you to just share with other people what you've learned from today's conversation. God bless you. To have an amazing rest of the day. I know it's the festive season already, so please remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. So share whatever you have with other people. That is, you love the love of Christ. Share food, whatever it is that you can with other people. Make sure that you just make sure the people around you, they're okay mentally, financially if you can. Make sure that the people around you are okay, because it's the love of Jesus that you're sharing during this season. So God bless you. My name is Rachel Kahugu. This has been the Bible Exposition with Pastor Sagimo on MBCI TV. We'll see you next Monday, same time, same place. Do not miss out. Do have an amazing rest of the week. Bye-bye.